So for this assignment, I decided to write a maid of honor speech for my best friend. Good evening, friends and family. Usually these speeches start off by saying, if you don't know me, I'm the maid of honor. But if you really don't know who I am, I'm not sure how you got the invite. Before writing this speech, I always thought it would be a task. But in reality, it was hard. Not the part of trying to figure out what to say, the part of trying to convince Sierra to let me speak at her wedding. Due to the fact growing up, we would always say, "You're not allowed to talk at my wedding." But at the end of the day, she did end up giving me the privilege of getting to talk about Sierra and I's friendship. With that being said, if you were to ask me what my first memory of Sierra was, I really couldn't tell you. She's been there since day one. The first real memory I have of Sierra is running around at our local barrel race on our feral little ponies, causing havoc. I truly believe that God puts people in your life when you need them the most. So he single-handedly put Sierra in my life since day one because he knew we couldn't grow up without each other. He also knew we couldn't be sisters due to the fact that Tiffany already has a Savannah. Life takes many twists and turns, but no matter what, Sierra was there. Even if it was a plane ride away, a phone call away, a drive away, or anything in between, she was there. She was there when she knew I needed my person, no matter what the case was. My senior year of high school, I was on a mission to make high school nationals, so the Greenups and I packed up our trailers, and for 5 weeks of rodeo, we took off. We arrived in Othello, Washington for the first round of high school rodeo, but that night I was in a horse accident. Sierra was the first one by my side when I was laying in the dirt, and she picked me up, rubbed the dirt off, and said, "Let's try again." The next morning, she was the first one up to help me saddle, unsaddle, water horses, and everything in between. She was there when I needed someone to look after my horses when I was rushed into the hospital. But the most important part was when the doctor said that I had to be on bed rest. Sierra was there the next day to help keep my horses in shape when I was off. She was there to keep my horses in shape so I could compete on the weekends. Sierra always believed in me before I believed in myself. She even believed in me when I wanted to throw my towel in the dirt. Sierra was there to pick it up and say, "Let's try again." That summer and plenty after that, Sierra and I spent hours and hours in the practice pen perfecting our skills to make our dreams into reality. Most days I entered that arena, I was defeated, insecure, upset, and much, much more. By the end of the practice, I was on top of the world just because Sierra was there. So when my time came to chase childhood dreams, Sierra was my biggest supporter. I never had to ask, I never had to beg. She was there. She was there on the road, she was there at home to keep horses sound. She was there. She was the first person to jump head first with me on my crazy adventures. Or when life crumbled into a million pieces over a boy, she picked up every piece off the ground and glued them back together. She knew what to say, how to say it. She knew what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. That's what Sierra is. She's the glue that holds everything together. There's a quote I found when writing this speech, and it goes something like this. "A friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and sings it back to you when you've forgotten the words." Sierra, you've sung my song back to me more times than I can count, and I could never thank you enough for all the little blessings you've done in my life. You are truly my soul sister and my person, and I promise to be the glue in your life and to be your best friend in every universe. Thank you.